Shalom, shalom, everyone. Welcome to another Hebrew segment. I am Naseekh Shama Bayeeth Ma'azhn, and this is another Hebrew segment with Beulah Land at Temple Kefarym. I wanted to change it up a little more. We've been going over the infinitive forms and the present tense. So what I wanted to do is to make it a little more fun and interactive. Is I wanted to put sentences together with the verbs, some of the verbs that we've been using, adding along more adding with more vocabulary, whether it's nouns, whether it's adjectives, things of that nature. So the purpose is to memorize these. We've been memorizing the present tense and the infinitive verbs, but if we start being more interactive, we can more than likely start memorizing a little bit better. So I want to try this out, try this method out with you all. And if you all stick to it, we'll see what happens. All right.
Okay.
So what we want to do is I'm going to need volunteers. So we have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 people. And I'm going to be involved as well.
Him.
So we'll all get a chance to try this out. So what you see on the screen, you see first person 1 and you see person 2. So what we'll do is we'll just decide who's going to be person 1 and who's going to be person 2. And we're going to try to read what you see. And as you're reading what you see, you should remember some of these words because we've been going over it for a couple months now. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. So who wants to start with me? Someone could do it with me. Who wants to start with me? Nobody.
I guess I'll do it. I was
All right.
waiting for.
Do you want to be person 1 or person?
Person 2. Oh.
Can you guys hear me?
Can.
Okay. You know what? The volume,
You all still
I
there?
can't hear that well. I don't know what's going on with my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear a little bit. The volume is pretty low on my end.
Okay.
But if you can hear me, I can participate.
We can hear you, but if you can't hear us, then it's going to be hard for you to participate. But can you hear us speaking though?
I can hear you speaking, but it's pretty low. But I can hear you speaking though. I have to really, really lean in to hear. So, okay.
All right.
Are
Well,
you able to?
But I know you said that you wanted volunteers.
Okay, so me and Princess is going to get started so you all can see how we do it. All right. And Princess, the purpose when we're reading this, let's try to read it as though we're actually having a real conversation. So, when you're saying, what do you want to do today? You're going to actually try to say it in Hebrew the same way that you were saying in English.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
As you all can see, if you look at the bottom, I have it color coded, right? So if you have to read the transliteration, the blue is for the male and the pink is for the woman.
Okay.
So you're going to say ma and then whatever the woman's supposed to say, and the same thing here. Okay. All right. So I'll be person 2, and you will be person 1. Let me go ahead and
Oh, didn't you say person 2?
Yeah. I think he froze what I said.
I'll be person 2. Oh, you say you're person 2? I couldn't hear you.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. All right, so I'll get started. Asma Khana, you ready?
Okay. אני חושבת שאני רוצה להיות בחוץ היום. I know I got to say it faster, you're saying? Like.
You did good.
Okay.
All right. אנחנו יכולים ללכת לפארק או לראות seret bachutz.
Okay. Vehiye nahedar. It's nahedar. Ani rosa laleke la park. Is that right?
Mhm.
La park wa
La
la seret. Wela seret. We
Well,
la
that's
seret.
that. Okay.
Mhm.
אנחנו צריכים להביא מעיל כיכר בחוץ.
Okay. Besader. Ani holeket lahabi et hame il sheli akshao.
עכשיו. All right. How did that sound to those of you that was listening to us both do it?
Now.
It sounded pretty good.
All right. And I have to change what I just sent you. I didn't put the I didn't write the Hebrew for I'll be ready when you get here. So don't worry about that last part. It's actually the top line. You're just saying,
Yeah.
okay, I'm going to get get a coat, get my coat now.
Yeah.
All right. So
Mhm.
we're going to flip it. I'm going to let you be person one, and
Mhm.
then I'll be person two.
Oh, okay. Besader.
All right. So that.
Oh, I'm talking to a male. Okay. Ma'ata rotse la'asot hayom.
אני חושב שאני רוצה להיות בחוץ היום.
Okay. Okay. Anaknu yekolim la leke la park o lerot seret bakutz.
זה יהיה נהדר, אני רוצה ללכת לפארק ולסרט.
The movie. Okay. I'm like, I was trying to figure out what those. Okay. I'm just trying to read it first in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Anaknu Serikim Lahabi Me'el Ki War Bakutz.
Wow, it is not war. I don't know what that came from. It's actually car for the word for code, right? That
So
was a typo.
Car.
Okay, God. That's
Key,
car.
oh, K-A-R. So
Yep, K-A-R or key car. So key is the word for because. Okay.
Okay, key, right. Key card bakutz. So because code outside. Okay.
Right. So you can put a Z after the key for it's right, you know.
Okay, kizeb.
But if you hear people speaking, they might leave that Z out sometimes. You don't have to you don't technically have to. Me personally, I would put a Z there, but you know, I just wanted to see if you would to recognize that this is implied at the same time.
Yeah, I figured. So it's key car bakutz, and then car is cold and bakutz is outside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's cold outside. Okay.
Okay.
בסדר, אני הולך להביע את המעיל שלי עכשיו. All right. That is it. So let's break down some of this. Let's break down some of it. All right. So the first thing that we have is the word for what? And that word is ma. And what I'll do is when we're done today, I'll make sure I make a vocabulary list for some of the words that you may not know. So the word for what is ma, right? We already know at and ata.
Okay.
We already know rotse and rotsa. And we already know do. right? Today or the day is hayom.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if you have a notebook, pencil, or pen, write it down. If not, it will be on here. I'm going to make another slide with the vocabulary list. Any questions on the first person?
Low.
So there. All right. Now, second person, we know ani.
Mm-hmm.
And choshebet is think or what? Remember, it's
What,
present.
that?
Huh?
It says that in there?
Lolo, not there yet.
Oh.
We're not there yet. So think, chosheb, and choshebet. You
Uh-huh.
can use it for what? I think or I'm
thinking.
I'm thinking. Right. So you can say I think or I'm thinking for ani choshebet or ani chosheb. So normally in English we'll just say I think I want to do it, right? But the proper way, you have the proper grammar would be that. So that's why you see this shin before the word ani. So a shin is the word for or the prefix, a shortened way of saying the word that. But it's only used when you're putting it before a word, right? Or before a pronoun.
Okay.
So she'ani is that I.
Mm-hmm.
Ani choshebet she'ani. I think that I. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So we know the ani. We know rotse and rotsa. The word to be is liot. To be.
Mm-hmm.
And the word for outside is bachutz. Bachutz.
Okay.
All right. So I just wanted to go through that. We're gonna go through the second one too, and then I'm gonna let I want Princess Medaya and Gaber Autumn to do this with each other after I'm done, after I break it down. All right. So that way it's a woman talking to a woman instead of to a man, and then we can have Gaber Autumn do it with me. So now it's a man and a woman, and then if Zakena to Celia is ready, we could give it a try. All right. So we have Enachnu for we. Why is it Yecholim? Why is it Yecholim?
You said why is it?
For the word can. Why is it Yecholim? Why is it not Yachol or Yecholah?
Because we're plural.
Plural. All right. Enachnu Yecholim lalechet.
I'm so sleepy.
I have a headache. I can't even focus right now.
Lepark o lirot, to see. All right. And if I said the movie, what would the movie be instead of a movie? Does anyone remember? How do you put the word?
Laseret. Oh, Haseret.
Haseret came. The movie. Haseret. All right.
When we put Laseret, that means to the or
To
to
the
movie. Okay.
to the movie came.
But
if you did le seret, what would that be?
Going.
No. Seret, this movie.
Okay.
So le seret.
Okay. La is to.
To the. La to the. But what is le?
Oh.
At the.
Nope. Keep the two in there. It's a
You said keep the two?
Yeah, lamed is the prefix.
Oh, le.
So what's le seret?
To. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like a trick question.
Nope. Let's look at the sentence up here.
Okay,
Let's look at the sentence.
I said it is to a movie or to the movie.
to the movie.
And
So
then
what's
let's set it to the movies.
Low.
Oh, no. Okay.
It would be to a movie.
Oh, okay.
La is to the, le is to a.
It's A. Okay.
Let's set it.
So la is to the, le is to A. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. That's it.
Yep. So like if I was to say to in the hotel, it would be ba Malone. In a hotel, it would be be Malone.
Okay.
Bereshit in a beginning. Bareshit in the
beginning. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
That
so
makes
yeah.
Good way to remember it.
Yeah.
All right, last one for this one. We have that will be great. So that the word that can be it or that.
Okay.
Right, and that is a masculine way. It has a feminine way, which is zot, and that only attaches to something that's feminine. But we'll go over that later. So ze, it will be great, or that will be great. Yihye is will be.
Will be. Yeah. Will be.
Yeah is will be. Yihye, right?
Huh?
And no worries, if you're not writing this down, I will make a vocabulary list. So the word for great is nehadar. Nehadar. That word can change. For example, when we say good job, so the word for good is told. And that's the masculine version. But if I said good job or good work, since the word for work is abodah, and that's feminine, I would have to change that to abodah toba. Abodah toba. Why am I using this example? This nehadar is an adjective. It's describing something. So if I said great job, I would say abodah nehaderet. Nehaderet. So that's a feminine way. I just wanted to make sure that's known. We don't have to worry about that now. But since this is an adjective, it is going to be attaching to whatever the masculine version, the noun, or whatever I might be using. All right. So ze yen hadar. Ani rotze lalechet. We know all these. Ani rotza lalechet le park. It's interesting that park is just park in Hebrew, right?
Yeah, that's why it got me for a minute. I was like, that's the same word. Le park.
Where la seret. And to the movie. Well, I said it. And to the movie. All right. One more. I'm just going through them before I let you all go again. You all are already familiar with why is we need. To bring. To bring is lehabi. 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 To bring. That's literally the word, the conjugated word for to bring. Whatever you say to bring is lehabi.
Lehabi. Okay.
So, coat or jacket. Coat or jacket or anything that's synonymous with a coat or jacket, that word is typically used as me'il. Me'il is the word for coat, jacket, me'il.
Okay.
The word for because is key. In biblical Hebrew, they use it for the word for as well. I use key for because. It's literally just because. I'll explain later why it can be used for. It just it's kind of like saying this is for that, or this is because of that, right? You know, it's like that's kind of how they're using it biblically when they use key. But I teach it's the word for. Key is the word for because. So likely the word for because. Okay. Key. We already went over car, and we already went over bahutz. Bahutz is outside. Outside. And you also could use it for the word out, but it's in the context of saying I'm going out, which is technically really just still saying I'm going outside. I'm going out. Right? Ani olech bahutz. Right? I'm going out.
I'm going out. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it. Oh, but I could say if I just want to slang it, I need bakutz.
I'm outside. Oh, yeah. I'm out. I see what you're saying. Okay. I mean, you know, they'll probably get on us, the natives, but we know what we're saying. Okay.
Okay.
Any bakutz. All right. Last one for this conversation. Beseder is the word for okay. Beseder. You will hear natives, like if you was to type this, okay, I'm going to get a coat now, they can use the word told. I don't know why they do it. They use told for okay sometimes. If you ever heard Israelis or, you know, those type of people say it, they'll throw told in there for the word okay. But I don't teach that. Beseder is the word for okay. Told is the word for what it's supposed to be. Good.
Okay.
You all are familiar with that, Habi. All right, so let's deal with this et. We'll go over et another time, but I'm just going to briefly say what it is and why it's there and why there's no translation for it right now. It is no word for it, but it is a directional marker. So it points towards something. So if you're saying I'm going to get or going to bring, right? So lehabi is literally to bring. I'm going to bring a coat. Now, I know I put to get, but it's actually to bring. I'm going to bring my coat, which is ha me'il sheli, or me'ili.
Get the camera.
Me'ili, you could say me'ili, but you still have to put this et here.
Okay. Et.
I'm going to bring my coat.
The
verb to bring, you're doing something. So you're doing something towards something. I'm doing an action. My action is bringing my coat.
So right? et, you're saying et is my, or et is used to say when you're doing an action.
When you're doing an action, and it's pointing towards that thing that the action is being done towards, right? So you're bringing what? This coat, my coat.
Right. Okay.
But don't worry, we're going to go over that another time, and I'll break it down a lot better than I'm doing now. But I just want you all to know, if you was like, why is this here? Where's the word for this? There's no translation for that. It's a directional marker towards like a definite article, which is that word, that letter hey. Whenever that hey is there, typically that'll be there. But don't worry about it. I don't want to confuse you all too much. The last word is aksal. You all know what that is, right?
Yes. Now. Aksal.
Yeah. All right.
Somebody. What is it?
Aksal.
Like if you're talking to the dogs.
Any questions?
No.
All right, so let's get it going. It's going to be you, Princess, and Gaber Autumn.
I'll be one.
Okay. So Autumn's is 1. I'm 2. Wait, that was 2. No.
Do you want one?
No, I don't care.
Hey, real quick though, Princess, when you asked me what do I want to do, what did you say? When you asked me what do you want to do today, when you was talking to me?
I didn't. Oh, I said ma'ata.
Okay.
Say.
Okay. I was just confirming. All right, you all go ahead.
Okay.
מה את רוצה לעשות היום? You're 2. What did I?
Oh, I'm sorry. My cousin was texting me. Okay. אני חושבת שאני רוצה להיות בחוץ היום.
We can go to the park. אנחנו יכולים ללכת פארק. לפארק או לראות. I can't see that very good. סרט בחוץ. לראות סרט בחוץ.
זה יהיה נהדר. אני רוצה ללכת לפארק ולסרט.
אנחנו צריכים להביא מעיל קיוואד בחוץ. קיוואד בחוץ?
Car.
Huh? Car. Oh, yeah, because
Yeah.
it's saying, remember he said he meant to, it's supposed to say car instead of war.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Yeah. It was
car בחוץ. Okay.
okay.
בסדר. אני הולכת להביא את המייל שלי עכשיו.
Aboda Toba. Good job. Good job. I like how I know you're reading this kind of small for you, Geber Autumn. Let's keep doing it. You're doing a good job. And for you, Princess Medaya, I saw how you started getting a little more comfortable, start speaking, like you speak English towards the end. So Zeto. All right, so now what we're gonna do is me and Geber Autumn.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. You all got to switch. Selectly.
Oh.
You all got to switch person.
Person 1 and she person 2. Okay. מה את רוצה לעשות היום?
אני חושבת שאני רוצה להיות בחוץ היום.
אנחנו יכולים ללכת לפארק או לראות סרט בחוץ.
זה יהיה נהדר. אני רוצה ללכת לפארק ולסרט.
All right. Okay. Y'all sounded good.
Okay. אנחנו צריכים להביא מעיל כיכר בחוץ.
בסדר, אני הולכת להביא את המעיל שלי עכשיו. When you get here.
Great job. Really great job, actually. So one of the things we're going to do, and you're going with me right now, Geber Autumn, but one of the things we're going to do, I want you all to practice these conversations because I want us to get to the point where I can literally say me and Geber Autumn are going, Princess, read what it's supposed to be, and we got to go off the top of our head. So she'll say, person 1, we need to bring a coat because it's cold outside, and we have to go up the top of our head, and we have to say it.
After a while.
Yeah, after a long while.
Not a long. It's only gonna take a long while if we're not practicing. We can do it.
So basically, it's kind of like We just got to kind of like text each either.
You want us to memorize
either-
these specific sentences?
Mhm.
I want you to memorize these words.
Yeah.
When you memorize these words, these sentences is going to build to your vocabulary. So you're technically memorizing the words, you're memorizing the infinitive forms, you're memorizing the present tense, right? But now you're using it in a conversation instead of just learning the words and or just going over the words sometimes. Now you're forced to learn how to converse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's kind of like I knew Akshal only because I use it a lot. Like when I'm talking to the dog, sometimes I'd be like Laban Bo Akshal. That means come now. So it's a command, really, or you're affirming what you're doing right now. So that's what he's basically like. Once we
learn the words,
using them in a sentence is gonna be easier. But I think the way to practice would be kind of like voice notes to each other, right?
Yeah, voice notes, talking on the phone, replacing the words. That's the words with with your sentences that you create in English. Replace the words that you know.
Okay.
And we're trying to train our ears. That's what I want to do. Like when Princess is telling us the sentence, when we do it together, we catch it. That's going to be us speaking it off memory. But then I want to get to the point where I can say "Nachnu Sedekin lahabi ma'ilki tarabachutz," right? I can say that, and then you can be like, okay, I know he said we need to bring. Can you say that again? But that's a good job right there because you heard the Nachnu Sedekin lahabi. You caught it. So we want to catch what's being said. We want to get to the point. That's the active listening and active speaking that I'm always talking about to people. Like it's easy to know words and to catch and to build vocabulary, but if you're not speaking it or hearing it often, you will not catch the words that you know. So that's what I want to get to, and that's why I'm doing it this way. All right. So as long as it takes us to get this down, we might be here. You can still learn and build your vocabulary other ways, but I want us to get this down. I want us to spend at least 2 weeks on a short conversation, and then we go to the next one. After 2 weeks after that, we'll go to another conversation because we don't want to stay on this one conversation for months or a month and a half. I want us to spend at least 2 weeks on per conversation. Then we go to the next conversation.
Okay.
And then you all do it with each other. You all do the conversation with each other, and I'll do it with you as well in those 2 weeks. All right.
Okay.
So, Gaber Autumn, is me and your turn. What person do you want to be?
I can be. I'll try one again.
בסדר.
מה את רוצה לעשות היום? לעשות היום.
All right, let's try it again.
Okay.
So you're talking to me. Remember, you're talking to me.
Okay. מה אתה רוצה לעשות היום?
כן. אני חושב שאני רוצה להיות בחוץ היום.
אנחנו יכולים ללכת לפארק או לראות סרט בחוץ. או סרט בחוץ.
סרט בחוץ. זה יחיה נהדר. אני רוצה ללכת לפארק ולסרט.
We need to bring coat. אנחנו צריכים להביא מעיל כיכר בחוץ.
בסדר. אני הולך להביא את המעיל שלי עכשיו. בסדר. We're going to switch. את מוכנה? You ready? At mukhana.
Okay.
מה את רוצה לעשות היום?
אני חושבת שאני רוצה להיות בחוץ היום.
אנחנו יכולים ללכת לפארק או לראות סרט בחוץ.
זה יהיה נהדר. אני רוצה ללכת לפארק ולסרט.
אנחנו צריכים להביא מעיל כי קר בחוץ.
בסדר, אני הולכת להביא את המעיל שלי עכשיו.
עכשיו, שלי. So what's another way of saying my coat instead of saying המעיל שלי? What's the other way? Think of saying my brother versus האח שלי. What's another way of saying my brother?
What?
My brother Aki.
Ahi. So what's another way of saying my coat?
Would it be Mehili?
Me'ili. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Me'ili.
So instead of saying
Yeah, right there. Me'eli. Oh, he changed it, but yeah.
Me'ili. You still would have to put the et there though. If you're saying lehabi, you still have to say lehabi et me'ili.
okay.
If you didn't want to say ha me'ili shali, if you don't want to say it that way, because that's still biblical, but you can just shorten it and just say me'ali. You will hear modern speakers say it that way instead of saying the ha me'il shali.
The extra word.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, because shali is just of mine. So you're saying ha me'il shali, the coat of mine. So my coat.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. So you're basically saying if we say Me'ili, we're going to take off ha.
Okay.
We're going to take off She'eli.
Okay. You don't have to say she'eli or sheli. You got me saying she'eli.
She'eli. I'm sorry.
Okay. You won't have to say sheli. You could just say me'ili. Just like you won't have to say ha'ach sheli. You could just say achi. Okay. All right. Zakena Tusilia, do you want to give it a try? I don't know if she can hear us or not.
She might have to use headphones.
All right.
Sure.
Well, if not, that kind of concludes. That's all I have for you all. Just a short conversation. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I put the vocabulary words for you. I'm gonna make another slide. I'm going to fix this slide too, because that second one was not supposed to be, where is it at? War. It's supposed to be car.
Right. And then you said something else too. I'm trying to think where you said it.
Oh, this bottom I'll be ready when you get here. I felt that was long of a sentence. I didn't think that I didn't think that you all really, that's a long sentence.
Ready to say it. So ready is what's ready again?
Mukhana is what you all would say. Mukhan would be what a man would say, or if you was talking to a man. But we didn't say that.
I'll be ready. No, he didn't put it. But mukana, because when you say when you ask us, ata mukana, meaning are you ready? Our reply can be ani mukana. Right?
Okay. So like, so if you say I'm ready, you're gonna say ani mukhan. I mean ani mukhana for you. I'm gonna say ani mukhan. Ani mukhana is what you would say. I'm ready.
Oh, so what if I want to say we ready? Anaknu mukana. No, anaknu mukanim.
Anaknu mukanim. Okay. But if it's all women, what do you think it's going to be?
Anaknu mukanyot. No.
No.
Oh,
Mukana.
anaknu.
You know what? Hold on.
For women.
I forgot.
Mukan. Huh? It's not yoked? Oh,
It's notes. Not yoked.
note. Okay, note.
Note.
You did say yoked, right? You did at first say yoked.
Yes, like akayot.
Yeah.
So manak note.
Anachnu mukanot.
Yeah, anaknu mukanot. Okay.
Yeah. Mukanot. Anachnu mukanot.
Oh, mukanot. Okay. That's it there.
All right. We're going to go ahead and Zakela Tusia, did you want to give it a try or we're closing out? I think she's having a hard time on her end.
And then great is Nehedar.
Nehadar.
Nehedar.
Nehedar.
That's great.
That is the word for great. Now you can't, people use gadol for great as well, but that's the word for big, and big is just like, it's great, it's big. It just depends. You could play around with those two words being used as great as well. But great is nehadar. But you can use gadol. In biblical text, you will see that used as gadol for I think for like the high priest, maybe.
But so if I say tonight, I would say Lalila.
Halila.
The night.
Yep.
And that's for tonight too?
That's for tonight. Okay.
Okay.
Halila tonight.
Halila is tonight.
Night.
Okay.
The night. Tonight.
Okay. Kita Halila Nehadar. Just put that.
So what are you trying to say?
I put in the class. I put class was great. I mean, class tonight was great. Tonight's class was great. Would I put Halala first?
For?
So I put it in the class Kita Halila Nihadar. So I was saying tonight's class was great.
Yeah, you're going to. It's a word called haya. Did you put haya in there?
No.
So haya is a word for was.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that, but I didn't.
Okay.
Just hoping they could figure that out.
What's kita?
Class.
Kita is class, but you would use. Well, you could use class. You could use kita for class, but like a lesson is shiur.
Shiur, right?
Shiur. So the lesson this evening was good, right? Or because Halila tonight is more so because right now it's still evening, right? It's still evening.
It's dark.
I know it's dark. I know. I'm just telling you, like if you was to talk to someone that speaks Hebrew way better than us, they're going to use ha'erev.
Even though it's dark.
They're going to use it for because when they say tonight.
Yeah, because when you're saying tonight, that means like final, like you're going to bed.
Yes, it's like it's 12, 1, 11. Even though I understand what the mixture and all this, so I get all that. But when you talk to people that just speak it, they're going to say, in this context, hashiur, ha'erev, hayad hadar. Huh?
With a resh at the end?
Yes.
Hashior,
Hashiur.
Haya, Nehadar.
Ha'erev. Ha'erev.
Erev. Right. Well, yeah,
Haya.
I guess you're because when you say Erev Tov,
Yep.
yeah, because you really don't say Lila Tov till you're telling people good night.
Pretty much.
Okay. Okay. So I would say, so I can't, you saying don't say Kita.
You could say it. You could say Hakita.
Okay.
The class, or the
Hakita.
this evening's class, the evening class, Hakita Ha'ereb. Hakita Ha'ereb. Haya Nehadar. Was
Haya.
great.
And Haya is just Hayay. I mean YAW.
Okay. Hey Yod Hey. Haya.
Oh, hey, Yod, hey. Oh, so it's no W.
Mm-mm.
So it's hey. Oh, hi.
Hey Yo. Hey.
Okay. Haya.
Haya.
Okay.
Hakita Ha'ereb. Haya Nehadar.
Nehadar. Hakita, Ha'ereb, Haya, Nehadar. And then I would just put this evening's not this, the evening.
The evening class. Mm-hmm.
Was great.
Class
That's great.
was great. Okay. Told everybody.
You technically still saying tonight's class was great, but that's just being more technical. What you just wrote, which is still correct.
Okay.
So, all right. Well, Lila told. And I will end this recording. Once it's done, I'll share it in the group if people want to check it out. I don't know if Prince wanted us to upload it on the YouTube channel or what, but let me know and I'll do it.
Okay.
Toda
Lila Tob, Toda Rabah.
Hey, but yeah, shalom. Lila told.